What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's Ernie, Blerd without fear. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be talking about Bitterroot number 6 by David F. Walker, Chuck Brown, and Sanford Green. And for those who are not familiar with Bitterroot, I'm gonna go and let you know right now, there's a video I did about the first 5 issues of Bitterroot, plus a little bit of the Red Summer one-shot that they did in between number 5 and 6. I did a video for that. I'll link it down below. I'll probably pin it in a comment or maybe put it in the cards or somewhere. It'll be somewhere in here. The whole point of this video is basically to tell you why you need to go check out Bitterroot number 6. We're going to talk about all that and more right now. But first, let's hit that intro.
Word to wise, grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple eyes. You can't see me, you Stevie, wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy.
Before we get started, if you want to see more awesome comic book videos like this one, it only takes 2 clicks to become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers. Click. That this book immediately picks up from those events where Cullen Sangerye has returned to the Sangerye family because he was trapped in the land of Barzak, which is essentially purgatory. It's the realm that separates hell from earth, and the Jinnu are coming in pouring by the truckload. Not only is Cullen Sangerye back, but Nora Sangerye, she has returned as well. Blink's own mother, who was thought lost and dead. We learned that a small chunk of the Sangerye family that died during the Red Summer, they were still alive. Now that Nora and Cullen are back, the reason why we learn is that a darker evil than any Jinnu or even Mr. Sylvester has crossed over from Barzak and has taken over the body of Miss Nightsdale, who we saw killed in Bitterroot number 5. And this makes things even more interesting because we've seen the Jinnu, we've seen these monsters that can basically turn the hateful, the bigoted, and the racist into these terrifying monsters. And we've also seen in Mr. Sylvester and Miss Nightsdale, we've seen them take actions like vengeance and justice and kind of come under similar effects as what a Jinnu does, but at the same time. This new player who's taken over Miss Nightsdale's body, this isn't some random Jinnu, this isn't some human who has been, transformed in the same way as Dr. Sylvester. This is something else. A creature by the name of Adro, who seems to be a powerful demon. And of course, we know the whole point of Mr. Sylvester's mission, his mission statement, his journey for justice and vengeance is basically to get payback for the Tulsa massacre on Black Wall Street. And Adro has come to champion Sylvester's mission and seems to be ready to make even more creatures just like him. In this particular issue, a lot of threads that were kind of set up in the first 5 issues of Bitterroot, they're finally getting addressed. Mainly, we're starting to learn a little bit more about what was going on with Enoch Sangerye. We learned when we first meet him in, I believe it was Bitterroot number 3, apparently he has a dark past. We know that he dabbles in dark magics. We just don't really know how far that went. It makes it sound like he is the black sheep of the family, and he apparently has some skeletons in his closet. We get to see Blink and Ford Sangerye as well as Berg running fades left and right on Jinnu as far as the eye can see, and it is a thing of beauty. It is amazing. But I also like that little bit of a plot thread with Berg in the first volume of Bitterroot is also addressed. This wasn't just some get out of jail free card for Berg. There are consequences for him being infected in the previous volume and then also being, quotey fingers, cured. And kind of like what we saw with the Red Summer, we get to see a lot more of the other families that also hunt monsters. We got teases of this. Now we're actually seeing more of those families with the Sangeryes, and they don't seem to like the Sangeryes. Now, granted, of course, all these people come from different backgrounds. We knew about the Irish family. We knew about the Chinese family. There are other families out there too, and the Sangeryes, the other families seem to think the lowest of them because they think that they are reckless. Now, there's probably some other factors that come into that, but for the most part, they see the Sangeryes as those who flirt with demonology, kind of pointing back to Enoch, but also at the same time, they just think that they bring unwanted trouble. There's a lot of different plates plates that are spinning in this issue, and I can't wait to see issues number 7, 8. I've already kind of seen a little bit of the solicitations for those, so I'm curious to see where this is going. But I'm gonna go into right now. If you have not checked out Bitterroot, once again, I did a video on it a ways back. Go check that out so you can kind of get up to speed on what's going on. But I'm gonna go ahead and promise you, you will not be disappointed in what David F. Walker and Chuck Brown and Sanford Greene have brought to the table on this issue. You definitely should be reading Bitterroot number 6. And of course, all the issues both before and after. But anyways, let me know what you think about Bitterroot number 6 by David F. Walker, Chuck Brown, and Sanford Greene. Sound off in the comments. So hey, you made it to the end of the video. Awesome for you. If you enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far, I don't see how you didn't, do me a favor. Hulk smash that like button. And if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, make sure you click subscribe so you can become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers, and tap that bell so you know when I post up. Also, feel free to go check out my Patreon, where if you chuck in $1, you can get early access to most of my videos up to a week early. And if you have time, make sure you swing by nerd901.com, where you can find more of my content as well as other amazing stuff. Anyways, until next time, I love you 3000 plus ultra.